Hi, my name is Holden Griffis, and my economic reasoning question is, we observe that movie theaters only have their large popcorn a little bit more expensive than the medium, whereas the medium popcorn is significantly more expensive than the small. So why do they do it, and why do they make popcorn so expensive at movie theaters in the first place? At any particular movie theater, when someone walks in, one of the first things that will catch their attention is the expensive and distinct pricing of the popcorn. And I'm here to explain that to you. Before learning more about this phenomenon, I thought the movie theaters would try to lower the pricing of the popcorn and try to bring in more people, but it was quite the opposite. Movie theaters typically don't make much off the movie itself because the box office takes the majority of it. So the theaters resort to the concessions where they are able to keep 100% of the revenue. The high pricing of the popcorn gives the movie theaters a large amount of flexibility for the movie tickets, and by making the popcorn more expensive, it can lead the movie theaters to lower the price of the movie tickets, which incentivizes more people to buy tickets and fill out the theaters. Movie theaters typically nowadays use the razor and blades business model, in which they sell the primary good, the tickets, at a low price to consequently make the majority of the profit from the complementary good, the popcorn. The theaters entice the consumers in with cheap movie tickets just to get them to see and buy at the concessions, in which they make most of their revenue. So once the movie theater successfully lures the consumer in with low movie ticket prices, there's pretty much no competition for food and is the only seller. In this case, the movie theater can act as a monopoly and jack up the prices until it meets demand. In addition, popcorn costs a small amount to produce, so theaters can typically produce a large bag of popcorn for an average total cost of less than $1, but sell it at a price of around $8 depending on the theaters. Adding on to that, theaters can price discriminate or charge customers varying prices for the same experience. There is a wide scattering in willingness to pay for a movie experience, and how much a customer values their movie experience is based on their valuation of their concession consumption. Some moviegoers value the experience of seeing a movie at $6, for example, and just buy a ticket. Others might value it at $15 and buy a ticket and popcorn. Snacks enable a theater to divide its customer base into a high value and low value group, ultimately able to charge the same product at different prices, thus maximizing surplus. Movie theaters, in addition, use the decoy effect strategy to trick the buyer into buying the more expensive option. In this case, with just the offering of a small and large option, more consumers may lean into the small option, thinking it's a better deal than the large. So as a result, the theater implements a decoy or a medium-sized popcorn that is slightly less expensive than the large to make it seem as though the large popcorn is a great deal. Though without the medium as a decoy, the large popcorn looks very overpriced, which would thus increase the buying of the small popcorn. A small strategy like this creates tons of profit, allowing the movie theaters to lower the ticket costs, which increases ticket sales.